had been assuming that we would shoot it in the Holy Land. But of course, when you think about it, there's almost no way you can shoot there that isn't modern. Morocco was the obvious answer, and because as soon as you look at it, most of the big biblical films have been made here. So, you know, everyone else has made that decision. It's daft to do something different. And when you go out into the Moroccan countryside, you can see sets that are the Jewish temple, that are Rome, and there are biblical villages, and of course the real Arab villages around here, which have been kept the same for thousands of years, are almost exact replicas of what the villages would have looked like in biblical times.
Roman soldier would bring him out and say, "You pick up the cross." Whilst that's happening, Jesus would talk.
Good morning, everybody. We're here today filming a very important scene from the Gospels. It's when Jesus receives his cross and walks through the streets of Jerusalem to the place Golgotha where he's crucified. And all these people around me are extras who are going to line the streets of Jerusalem and make it look authentic. And we're here in somewhere called Eit Ben Hadoun, which is a city made of these mud bricks with straw. And there's always been a large Jewish community in Morocco who came here during the time of the exile and brought with them this method of construction that they still use today, that's made this beautiful city where we're filming.
Action!
Well, there's the obvious problem with directing here is that we're in a really, really confined space. We're halfway up, effectively, a mountain, so we have to bring all our gear up through narrow streets and then find places where we can put the camera gear, the lighting gear, the sound gear out of shot. So that's one problem. It's awful. And the women as well. Try and come down to him if he's down here. She wants to come down to him and help him. And that's
Okay, that's right.
I think the next problem is the perennial one of lost in translation. I might ask for things and direct people, but they may not fully understand because obviously my English has to be translated into Arabic or Berber. He's trying to hold them back with his whip. Yeah?
He's on the right.
Okay.
So he's the one
Who's holding the women back? Yeah.
Actors are used to acting with a script. And of course, none of our cast have to say anything. They have to speak to get general sound, but they're not speaking to a script. And so you have to give them quite complicated instructions, and it has to come from David to the first AD, to the actors. And quite often, sometimes it gets messed up and we have to start again.
Okay, a little bit to the right.
خويا مع البنت واحد شي شويه لعندك على اليسار ديالك.
Just a little bit.
شوي ستوب. تا نتوما. فوالا تا.
The plus side is that everyone here looks so exactly right for the filming. So, you know, you can't have everything.
Okay, shukran. Thank you. Shukran.
Coming up. Right.
Yeah.
And hold that for and get everything you need on that.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do the same again on 35mm. So it's wider. So I'll try and get
The arms.
the arms as well. And then while we're on that, if you could do that twice, then we could do a. So we've got great weather, which is the most important thing for me, really. We've got warm weather, so it means our actor can perform without being frozen to death. I think last week we were filming in sort of -3 in the night, and now it must be about +20. Selva is has got a sense of humour, which is fantastic. So we're able to relate really well. He's really good. But once we get into scenes which are a little bit heavy, it turns into I don't talk to him unless I've got to say something to him, and usually that's something technical, or it's a tweak in how things happen, timing tweaks. Maybe the action is, we're trying to refine the action, but he's in a kind of slightly different place when we do some of these heavy scenes.
I just want to see if you're comfortable. You can find out a height for your feet. That's the first test. But is it fairly comfortable?
No, it's fairly comfortable. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you've got that.
I don't know. I mean, how must it appear? I mean, it's the.
Well,
they didn't do it for his comfort, obviously. So.
No. You know what I mean? So
That's too
that-
much tension to hold for any real length of time.
So it's all, yeah.
If someone can be on a ladder and stick something under my feet in between time.
Can you make some leather straps for his arms
Yeah.
that are fixed?
Yeah.
That you can put his arms through so he can't fall forward.
Yeah.
So he's got the support
You've got
around
the
his
sort
waist
of here, support up there. Yeah.
and there.
That's because that's always the most dangerous thing. Yeah.
On here. Because we can't put this up here because we've got special pivots that are concreted in the ground up on the mountain.
Those little
so we'll take this up
hinges,
tomorrow and test somebody on it
Yeah.
to make sure that everything's safe.
Yeah.
Cross it across.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so he's on his seat, his legs are in the...
What do you think? Then
Sit,
your
please,
arms
can you
are
put
too
Shall
straight.
we double check this?
And you just want to keep your hands
What we got?
It's less
just
now.
with that slight.
When it's being raised up,
Yeah.
if something goes wrong and it falls down again, that's the dangerous time. Once it's up, no problem, because we put a big pin in.
Bolt in. Yeah.
It can't go anywhere, it's all concreted in.
If you were further
You
up,
see,
because I think the arms are out slightly straighter rather than they're not like
yeah,
that.
no, I mean, his hands before.
I mean, I'll shout it up to you. Yeah, once we're up, we're happy. Father, forgive them; they know not what they do. There is then a conversation between you and the criminals on either side of you.
Well, these are just the nails that will go through Jesus' hand on the cross. They will be stuck round, and this will be camouflaged, so you will see that in the end.
عزيز ما تصغرش بزاف.
Alai. Lama sabaqtani.
سيلونس سيلونس باختو سكات سكات الله يخليكم.